Hello there, fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome. Well, I'm back to try to do a video. For those of you who know, I've been gone for a little while because of headaches and stuff like that. Not because of real VR fishing or using my Oculus, but for other reasons, and so it was preventing me from using my headset. But I've done a little testing, and I can at least withstand about an hour. So I am back. I'm going to do a video on the Zombie Shark event that's going on, the Halloween event. And today we're going to go out and catch the Zombie Mako shark and then the Zombie shark. And then if you didn't know, there is also a Goblin shark that's going to be coming out. So the rise of the Zombie Mako shark is going to be going on until November 6th. And then at November 6th, it's going to switch over to catch the Zombie Goblin shark. And it's going to be on an event map. So let's go to the world map. And your event map is right there. Now, if you go out here and you don't have this event, make sure that you are on version 2.684 or above. If you're not, what you do is you go into your menu and bring this up here. And you're going to go to your library there. Find Real VR Fishing, click on the little dots up there and go to see details. This will take you to the store and check to see if you have an update button there. If you have an update button there or if there's something in here, go ahead and do the update so it gets you onto the most recent version. And we'll close that out and we'll go ahead and resume. And here's a little sneak peek of the event. If you got to the Facebook page, Karen Young has posted everything about the event. Bite of the Undead is the event that's going on right now until November 6th at 12 a.m. And then we got Terrors of the Sea, Haunted Goblin Shark Madness. And that's going to be going on from November 6th to November 20th. So, and it's going to include the new pearls, which if you look over here to the right, this is a pearl event that's going on. You're going to earn some pearls. And that's going to be kind of the new currency for version 3.0 that's going to be coming out, which I'm kind of excited for. So let's get started. Let's go over here to the event map, go back to world maps, click on event, and we're going to go to that event stage. All right, we only got one location there, the Halloween stage. All right, so here we are on the Halloween stage. It looks awesome. It's similar to the one that they had last year. The clouds last year, when I looked up, had like skulls and faces in the clouds, which was pretty cool. I kind of wish they would have brought that back. I really like those clouds. We got the witch going through. That was here last year. The moon is a little different over there. The house is a little different, but the big castle over there. There was a castle, but it was a different castle. And I think the moon was straight out in front, if I remember right. All right, so you're going to want to catch 30 of these sharks between the two events. That's going to unlock you a shirt and some gloves. I've caught a few. I think I did 6 the night before last. And I did that in an hour when I was just testing out to see if I could wear my headset. So using the fish buffet method, and if you're new to the game and you're new to catching sharks, I'm going to show you how to use a fish buffet method. This was originally created by DocCincy, Scott Sublet, and he created this fish buffet method. And if you watch some of my other shark videos, I show you how to use that fish buffet method. But if this is your first shark video that you've watched of mine, then I'll take you through and show you how to do the fish buffet. And this is the quickest method to catch the most sharks in the least amount of time. So we're going to start off with some bait here, and we're looking for these smaller green fish. And if you don't have one, just change your bait left and right until you get some small green fish. And we're going to be catching those. Now, you can also catch sharks on these larger fish as well with the one fin, but I usually just go after these, and it's easy peasy. This one is up top, so I'm going to bring my line up to the top. And this one looks like it's in the middle, and we got some that are on the bottom, but that could be on the bottom as well. The duller they are, the farther down they are in the water. All right, so here's the fish buffet method, and I do this on hard. You can do it on normal as well. You can even do it on expert. I got a video on how to fish buffet on expert. If you want to go look that one up on my channel. And basically, you're just casting like you would for expert, but once you get a small fish, you're going to keep catching and releasing that one. So I can see the swirl out there. We're going to go after that swirl. Oops, let me bring that back in. I hit the button wrong, and we're going to just cast out there. I'm way over to the right. As you can tell, I have not fished for a while. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to bring this up to that swirl. It's about right there. It should turn red right away. And with Fish Buffet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep catching and releasing the same fish. So one of the reasons you want to do a smaller fish is so it doesn't run, because that takes time for it to run. So if you just do these smaller fish, it won't run. Alright, 2 swims, no shark. Pull back on your thumbstick, and that's going to quick release it. And you do go through bait when you're doing it with this method, but that's okay, bait's cheap. And we're going to cast back out, and I'm probably going to have to cast to the left again. Let me put it right there, just see if I get it. Oh, I did. I was close enough. I'm using the gold A bait, so it'll be pretty, it'll have a lot of distance. So we just reel it in, let it swim. There's one. We'll let it swim again. And 2. There's nothing there. I'm going to pull back on the thumbstick, and I'm going to keep repeating this process until I get a shark on there. Once I get a shark on there, I'll bring you back. Alright, we got a shark on there. Now when you catch a shark on your line, it's going to run all the way back out to where your original fish was at that you caught. And so if you catch one up close, it doesn't run as far out. But however, it doesn't give you much time to let it do its 2 swims. So we've got a shark on there. Make sure you're getting your directional pulls. So when it swims to the left, you pull to the right. When it swims to the right, you pull to the left. In the middle, you pull straight up. Get your snaps in there. When it jumps to the right, kind of snap to the left. Jumps to the left, you snap to the right. You don't have to make ginormous snaps, just small movements of your wrist. So all you gotta do, just kind of snap your wrist like that. Nothing major. Kind of want to keep your pole up in the air a little bit. Some people keep their pole straight up. As you can see with my pole straight up, it got the snap really easy. So that's one technique. You can keep your pole way up in the air like that, and it helps getting those snaps in. And yeah, we'll get this first zombie shark in. And see how I just did a little snap like that? I had it up in the air. It didn't take a whole lot just because I had that up there. And if you get those snaps in, if you get those directional pulls in, the shark will come in fairly quickly. And that is the quickest, easiest way to catch these sharks. Now that one took, I think I cast it out 5 times. So when I left and said I'd bring it back, I think I cast it out 2 more times and I got it on that second try. So we got a pretty nice sized zombie shark there. Not a huge one, not my best. The 156, I think, are some of the top ones. 156 or higher. So there we go. He's an ugly guy. We're going to go ahead and let him go because I don't need any money. All right. So now we're going to go after the other shark, the Mako, and hopefully I can catch that one next. I'm going to keep casting. I'm going to keep doing the fish buffet. Let's bring the fish finder up. I'm going to go after that one. Now, let's say you don't have any small fish on there. What you would do is you would refresh. You go to hard and expert and back, hard, back to expert, back to hard. Just switch between those two. See, that would have, if this is what it would have looked like, then I would have refreshed to, bring up another fish. So we got one there. Looks like it might be in the middle. So I'm going to drop this down to the middle. I'm going to cast out about where those bubbles are at, those swirls. Is going to be right in there. So that's about where I'm going to go. And actually, let me bring this back here. I'll show you. Every line here is a 5 count when you're reeling in. So if you cast all the way out, if you're using a pole that casts out to 300 feet and your A poles will cast out that far, you'll count back 5, 10. So I'll cast straight out and I'll count that to about 10 and that'll get me to that line. So 10 or 11 is where he's going to be at. Or you can 8, 9, 10. We're gonna do, or you can just cast towards the bubbles and the swirls if you can see where they're at. So I'm not getting anything there. I'm going to come in just a little bit more. That was a 10 count. And there it is. So 11 count is where I needed to be. And then we'll keep doing this. We'll keep doing this fish buffet method until I get the Mako on there. And again, our goal is to catch at least 30 of the event fish. So I believe it's, I don't know if it's 30 zombie sharks and Makos combined, or if you need to catch 30 Makos. That I'm not positive on. I'll have to research that. If you know, drop it in the comments, or you just, just catch 100 of each. If you want to do a lot of fishing, you can go out and just catch a whole bunch of them and try to catch 100 of each or whatever, 50 of each. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's try there. And the count is just a rotation of your reel there. So 1 right there. So not quite. I'm going to go ahead and recast. And I'm going to keep going after this guy until I get a Mako on there. Let's try 10. Nothing. Bring in a little bit more. There's some bubbles. And nothing. I'll tell you what, I am going to go ahead. I'm going to refresh until I get one on the top. I like them on the top. There we go. Yeah, much easier when they're on the top. And there's the swirl right out there. So I'm just going to cast towards that swirl. I'm going to bring it up to the swirl. About right there. See how much faster that is? Just a lot quicker when you're dealing with the ones that are in the middle and the bottom. Takes a little bit longer. Just reset. Go for another swirl. So much quicker. Look at that. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want a goblin shark yet. I want the goblin shark on the 6th. So I'm going to let him go. Don't care about a goblin shark. I'll just keep going after this until I get my Mako. I'll get a couple of swims in here, and if I don't get the Mako on this, then I'll go ahead and just bring it back once I get one on there. Nope. Alright, so let me keep doing this, and I'll bring you back once I get a Mako on there. And another zombie shark. And there we go. There's our 3rd zombie shark today. Looks small. Wow. That one is really small. There's another one. Go ahead. And another one. And there we go, the Mako shark, finally. Alright, let's bring this guy in. Caught a lot of zombie sharks. Finally got one Mako shark. So hopefully, I'll get this guy in without him breaking off. Usually I can. So let's kind of go over some of the... Ooh, almost snapped it there. Wasn't paying attention. Some of the techniques that I was using. So, of course, we use the fish buffet method. I target fish that are on the top and farther back. That way I can use my rod A, cast all the way out, and just have to reel it in just a little bit before the line turns red, so I can make it a little bit faster to get that red line. Of course, getting your snaps, getting your directional pulls, you want to get all those in. You don't want to lose the fish. Don't want to lose your shark there. Make sure you don't get it in the red like I almost did there. Almost lost it because I wasn't paying attention. I missed my snap there, but that's alright. We got him pretty close. It shouldn't take much longer before we get him in. If it does go red, just kind of bring your pole down and that'll get the slack in there and keep it from snapping. But yeah, finally got this one. I think I caught, I don't know, 10 or 8 to 10 zombie sharks. I'll tally them up here and I'll put the number up on the screen so we can see how many zombie sharks I caught compared to the one Mako shark. So there we go, my Zombie Mako shark. Now, the other night when I was doing this, I fished for an hour and I got 3. And today I fished for close to 2 hours and I got 1. So I did finally go into multiplayer. So I was doing single player and it wasn't catching me anything. So I went into multiplayer and maybe that helps boost the numbers. I don't know. But after a little while of being in multiplayer, I finally got my Zombie Mako shark. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if it was, make sure you give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button so you can see more tips and tricks like this in the future. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.